Right, so therefore we have our fully labeled tree diagram, and what we are going to do, we are going to use it to answer any follow-up questions. So as we say now, any follow-up questions, you use the outcomes to answer any follow-up questions. Do not go back into the tree. Any follow-up questions you have, please use the outcomes, those numbers there. The outcome probabilities, that's what you use to answer any follow-up questions. I repeat, these are the numbers that you have to use to answer any follow-up questions, the outcomes. And to know which one to use, you will be reading the question and making the correspondence. You'll make the correspondence with these outcomes. G and G, G and B, B and B, B and G. And you can use then. A green, then a green, a green, then a brown, then a green, brown, then a green. Okay. Let's go to the follow-up questions. It says, find the probability that he selects 2 green cards. 2 green cards. Now we need to go into the list of outcomes. All right. And which of those 4? Right. So 2 green cards means a green, then a green, 90/210. Any questions? Straightforward. Here it is, 90/210. 2 green cards. What is the probability of 2 brown cards? Brown, then brown. Brown and brown. 20/210. Here it is, straightforward. 20/210. A green card followed by a brown card. In other words, a green, then a brown. In other words, a green and a brown. Green, then brown. Green and brown. 50/210. A green followed by a brown. 50/210. 50/210. Okay, so you see it's wood. Yes, it's words and symbols. You see the words, 2 green cards. That's words. And look the symbol for 2 green cards. There it is. Green and green. Or green intersect green. You see it? 2 green cards. You can see 2 green cards. Just by looking at this, you can see 2 green cards. Yes. Right, because this is not pure math, this is not algebra, this is not arithmetic. So if you leave it at 90/210, we're good to go. 90/210. If you simplify, that's okay. If you put it in a decimal, that's all right. If you put it into a percentage, that's okay. But I will not penalize you for leaving it at 90/210 because this is statistics. This is not algebra. Okay. And the question never said to simplify it. It never said to put it as a percentage. It never said to put it as how many decimal places. So if you leave it as 90/210, that's it. Okay. But it's up to you to simplify it because sometimes the calculator simplifies it automatically, isn't that so? So you can leave it as 90/210 or you can simplify it. Right. A green card. Exactly 1 green card. What is the probability of selecting 1 green card? Let's interpret that. Let's pause a bit. What is the probability of selecting 1 green card? Which one of these is communicating 1 green card? Remember, we're analyzing 1 green card. Divide. There is no division happening there. We are using these values. These are the values we are using. And if we leave it like that, no division is taking place. The only other operation is add, because we'll be using the word or. All right, or. So the only other operation, apart from getting our answer right away. So you see, like part 1 and part 2, we get our answer right away, and part 3, we get our answer, because there is no other way. There is no or. There is no 2 ways to get 2 green cards. There is only 1 way to get 2 green cards. So there is no or. We on part 4. There is no 2 ways to get 2 brown cards. So there is no or. There is no 2 ways to get a green card followed by a brown. So there is no or. So for 1, 2, and 3, we get our answer right away without adding. Okay, so here it is. 90 over 210, there's only 1 way to get 2 green cards. 20 over 210, there's only 1 way to get 2 brown cards. 50 over 210, there's only 1 way to get a green followed by a brown. However, part 4 is saying exactly 1 green card. What is the probability to get exactly 1 green card? When we're analyzing, will we be saying or? So the first suggestion, someone said green and green. It cannot be green and green because this is 2 green cards. This is remember we said not to go back inside of the tree. Do not go back into the tree. Do not go back into the tree. All your answers have to be the outcomes and the probabilities. That's what you have to use. Please do not go back into the tree to answer the follow-up questions. You have to use the outcomes and the probabilities. Which one of these is communicating exactly 1 brown card? Is it 1 brown card? No, 1 green card. Which one of the 4? That's where you have to focus on. Is analyzing, is communicating 1 green card. Which 50 over 210? This one there? 1 green card. Is there 1 green card here? Yes, here it is, 1 green card. 50 over 210. But is that the only way to get 1 green card? Right. This is analyzing the probability of getting a green card in the first selection, isn't that so? I repeat, this is analyzing how to get 1 green card in the first selection, a green, then a brown. That's 1 way to get 1 green card. Is there another way to get 1 green card? Right, you can get a green card in the second selection. So this is an or. You can get a green card, you can get 1 green card that way in the first selection alone, or you can get a green card in the second selection. Or means that you add. I repeat, you can get 1 green card this way, a green, then a brown, or you can get 1 green card this way, a brown, then a green. Or means that you have to add. So here it is. You can get a green card, brown, then green. That's 1 way to get a green card in your first selection. Or you can get a green card in your first selection or your second selection. So you add 50 plus 50 is 100 over 210. So please bear that in mind. Okay. Once you say the word or, that means you have to add. There are 2 ways to get 1 green card. Either you get it in the first selection or you get it in the second selection. So you add.